Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Ellis. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to be comparing the Cato board to the new Klimb Jr. Super excited. Let's dive in. We're going to be going over some of the positives, negatives, and you can decide what's going to be best for you, your family, your clients, your own dogs. So let's get started. We'll start with the Cato board. The Cato board's been out a long time now, comes in lots of different colors. Comes in one height and two different lengths. The longer one additionally has, you can't get on it right now, additionally can become a teeter. For our young dogs, our puppies, really great. As for, this is the shorter of the two lengths, then it comes in two different tops. This is the black rubber non-slip one. The other alternative is an AstroTurf one. I personally rarely ever use this one. I just don't like using AstroTurf in my house. I work with a lot of puppies. Don't want anyone getting the idea to pee in my house, but maybe it works for you. Also, both of these can be used outdoors, so I know a lot of people do use the AstroTurf outdoors. So both of them can be taken off. There is rivets you can see here. These are just going to pop out from the back, and you can change the top, which is something that Cato boards does sell on their site. And they're not that expensive. I think it's like 18, 20 bucks or something. So, and then as we stack these, don't get up very much height, easy to stack, easy to store in that manner. Now, let's hop over to the new Klimb Jr. Rossi, you hop over here. Good boy. This is the new Klimb Jr. It is from Blue-9 Pet Products. New to the market, super excited about it because I do use the Klimb a lot with my own dogs and my clients' dogs. So while the Klimb Jr. launches in all the classic Blue-9 colors as well as white and black, I imagine being Blue-9 that there will be limited edition colors, but I obviously can't say. I have no idea. That's just a guess. And you can see there's two handles on two sides, just like on the Klimb. It also comes in one height, which as you can see, is a bit taller than the Cato boards. There's two Cato boards stacked up, remember? And it comes with one top, which is this gray, water-resistant non-slip mat with a non-shock absorbing cushion. This can be taken off, but in a different manner than the Cato board. You're gonna have to peel this off. It does take some work. You can get it off and fit it with your own top layer if you want. Of course, that's something you're gonna have to do on your own if that's what you're looking for. Both of these are made in the US, which is great. And both of them can be used indoors and outdoors. One difference is the Blue-9 product, the Klimb Jr, is actually made to work in cooperation with a lot of the other Blue-9 products. So if you are somebody that uses Klimb like I do, this actually could be a great addition to your household, where the Cato's kind of used on its own. You could stack it obviously to get height or use their teeter option, but that's kind of it. Lengthwise, they are almost the same length. This is the smaller of the Cato. Blue-9 does not come in a longer and smaller one. So when we take into account the little indent to hook on the other ones, they're about the same if we're not counting this cutout that's on the Cato one for the feet. That does give it a little bit extra width and girth if that's going to be a problem storing it somewhere. And the Blue-9 one obviously is going to be additional height. And we'll go over why that is in a moment. Both of them are perfect for our smaller dogs, our puppies, our dogs that are kind of my dog sizes. And we can also use it in cooperation with other ones for our longer dogs or our stacking for our medium-sized dogs. Also perfect for place work, especially our smaller dogs. I don't always love having a giant Klimb out, especially for my small dog clients. My Chihuahua owners don't want a giant Klimb in their living room for their Chihuahua. So perfect for place work for eating, front doors, even vet visits, lots of uses for it. I use it for everything from healing and more. So excited to have an option for our small dogs. And let's dive into some of the ways the Blue-9 Klimb Jr can be hooked up with other products. Since this one is stacked up, let's take a look at how this one would be stacked if we added an additional one on top of it. So as you can see, when we stack them, there is quite a difference in height. If this is a storage option, you can see what's going to be best for your household. For a training option, I think that's completely different than a storage option, as this does give me more height in a training aspect versus this. So if we were to ask Rossi, come here, feet up. So it's a tiny bit more height than he would have had with just one, but I mean, it's not that massive of a difference. Where, come on this side, pause up, nope, hop off, pause. So that's quite a bigger difference for him to be able to do things. Touch, thank you. So just something to put out there. But they both are pretty stable stacking wise. I'm not worried. I've had him running on and off of it, and I've never slipped on either of them. Let's take a look at some other ways that the Blue-9 Klimb Jr can be hooked up with some other products. For those of you that have small, medium dogs, my dog Rossi here, stand, is about 18 inches from neck to base of tail. So he does have a little bit of room in the front and back. So you could easily fit a larger dog here, just larger than him, obviously. So just to show you guys a little bit of that sizing. Good boy. Stand. Good. Plenty of room in the back. Still a good like 4, 5, 6 inches. And just like with the Klimb, there are a million different ways we can set this up. I actually have the black Klimb Jr here everywhere. I'm just going to show you one of those, but possibilities are endless. And I also don't have a million of them to set them up. So twist this around. Rusty, what are you doing? Okay, hop up. Good. So I can, as you can see, we can layer them, have him doing different exercises on both. Good. Stand. Back. Good. Sit. Stand. Good. And I've been doing lots of training, having him run back and forth. I haven't seen it move at all, which has been really nice. Rusty, hop up. Good job. Okay, go get it. Now, if we're to look up the Klimb Jr with a Klimb with no legs added, okay, Rusty, come move. It is now at a bit of a slant. I think you guys can see that. It's actually kind of nice. Come on, and go up. I don't know what that is. There we go. So you guys can see there's quite good traction on this already. I do like that the traction pad on the Klimb Jr is attached. We don't have to add it. Makes it easy cleaning. Just hose it off. But yeah. So here we have a Propel. It's not super inflated at the moment. Next to the Klimb Jr, they're not connected, but we can space them out even if we needed to get a little bit of room there. Come on. So if we wanted to get some extra room there, I can space it out. Step. Good. Forward. Back. There we go. Good job. So for our bigger dogs, we can work in this manner as well. Also can work with our smaller dogs with exercises as well. Good job. So kind of fit for all different sizes, which is something I'm really excited to start using and exploring with. Now here I have a Klimb with the small legs added. So as we hook this on, okay. Now this is completely even. It's not really a gap, maybe like a few centimeters, not much. Not that I'm worried about a paw or anything getting stuck there. And this is nice if we just wanted a bigger platform to work on some stuff. Good. Back. Down. So there you go. And now let's see one other addition we can do. Good job. And here I have two Klimb Juniors stacked up. And the two stacked are exact same height as the Klimb, and they are linked together. So you can see I can't just pull those apart. And then I have one here, just an added step. Okay. Good boy. Good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps you answer some of your questions between the Cato board and the Klimb Jr in helping you decide which is going to be best for your dogs, your family, or your clients. If you have any questions, please comment them below. Otherwise, have fun training.